Right now, there are millions of people who wake up thinking about money. They go to sleep thinking about money. And nobody's actually talking about why. Not budgeting advice, not just go make more money. Why your brain physically cannot stop. Because here's the truth, it's not greed, it's not bad habits, it's something way deeper than that. And once you actually understand it, everything changes. Let me show you the numbers on this. A recent survey found that 77% of people in the UK feel anxious about their finances. That's more than 3 in 4 people. And it's not just people who are struggling either. People earning 6 figures, people with real savings, people who, on paper, are completely fine. They're lying awake at 3 a.m., checking their bank app, running the exact same numbers over and over, and it gets worse. The American Psychological Association found that money is the #1 source of stress, above work, above health, above relationships, for 8 years straight. So honestly, the question isn't, why are you bad with money? The real question is, why is your brain wired to obsess over it in the first place? Here's what nobody tells you. Your brain wasn't designed for credit cards. It wasn't designed for mortgages or inflation or direct debits. Your brain was designed for exactly one thing: survival. 200,000 years ago, if you didn't have enough food stored for winter, you died. So your brain evolved to constantly scan for scarcity. Constantly. Even when you're completely safe. Psychologists actually call this the scarcity mindset. And here's the kicker. It doesn't switch off just because you have money. Your brain treats a zero bank balance the exact same way it treats a predator. The same stress response, the same cortisol spike, the same fight or flight. That's why you feel it in your chest. That's not bad with money. That's 200,000 years of evolution screaming at you. But here's what makes it even worse. In 2026, you don't just see your own money anymore. You see everyone's. Instagram shows you the person who bought a house at 25. LinkedIn shows you the person who just got a promotion. TikTok shows you the person who quit their 9 to 5 and now supposedly makes 6 figures on autopilot. Your brain genuinely cannot tell the difference between real wealth and a highlight reel. So it runs the comparison every single time, and every single time you lose because you're not actually comparing yourself to one person. You're comparing yourself to an algorithm that's been optimized to show you the top 0.1% of outcomes. That's not reality. But your brain doesn't know that. And there's one more thing going on here. Money is the one thing in life that actually feels measurable. You can open an app and see exactly how much you have, down to the penny. So when everything else feels chaotic, your relationships, your health, your career, the news, the entire world, you end up obsessing over the one thing you can count. It gives you the illusion of control. Psychologists call this financial hypervigilance. And honestly, it's not even about the money itself. It's about what the money represents. Security, freedom, self-worth. Just let that sink in for a second. Most people don't actually have a money problem. They have a control problem. And money is just the scoreboard. So what can you actually do about all this? First, name the feeling. Next time you catch yourself checking your bank app for the 4th time in an hour, just say to yourself, this isn't about money. This is my brain trying to feel in control. Just naming it actually reduces the anxiety. There's real research behind that. Second, set yourself a money window. Give yourself 10 minutes a day to think about finances. That's it. When the time's up, you close the app and move on. Your brain will fight it at first. That's completely normal. But over time, you train it to stop running the loop. Third, stop checking the numbers daily if you're not actually making a decision. You're not tracking your finances. You're just feeding your anxiety. Check once a week, once a month for investments. That's genuinely all you need. And fourth, unfollow, seriously. If an account makes you feel behind every single time you see it, mute it. Your financial peace is worth way more than their highlight reel. Here's what I really want you to take away from this. You're not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do in a world it was never actually designed for. And the difference between people who stress about money and people who don't, it's not how much they have. It's whether they understand the game their brain is playing. Now you do. You know why you can't stop thinking about money. You know it's not greed, it's wiring. And now you know exactly what to do.